Hello, book and animal lovers. I am thrilled to have international, US Today, Wall Street Journal best-selling author Kimberly Belle here with us and her sidekick, Tarzan. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So tell us,
Tarzan's thrilled, can you tell?
well, Lolo is too. So tell us a little bit about Tarzan. How did he come into your life? And
So Tarzan is a Maltipoo, so he's a Maltese Poodle mix. He's about 13, so he's kind of getting up there in age, but he's still pretty spry. So he runs a lot and plays a lot, but he also sleeps a lot. Um, and we got him from a breeder. My mom and I actually went together and we picked out two brothers. They're half brothers. So yeah.
oh, so
Yeah.
much fun. He's adorable. Adorable. Does he have a favorite pastime?
So beyond the sleeping, he loves squeaky toys and especially when there are people here, he will squeak with the squeaky toy until I take it away and put it away because it drives us all up the tree. But other than that, no, I mean, normal dog stuff.
Yeah. Oh, fun. And does he have a guilty pleasure, like a treat of any kind that he especially likes? Lolo likes ice cubes, which is really strange. I know whenever I open up the freezer, she comes trotting up to me and she wants an ice cube. It's very odd.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, Tarzan will try just about anything, but he doesn't love everything. He's kind of a picky eater. Um, yeah.
Yeah, fun. Well, I know that you have another addition in your household.
I
A little bit
do.
about that.
George, come here. I don't know if I can get him over here. I
Okay.
can go run and get him in a minute if you want me to.
No, that's okay. Just
Should I go get him?
if you want to.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Come here, George. He was over there chewing on my rug, so probably a good thing that I went to get him.
Oh,
This is George. He's officially my daughter's,
okay.
but he is a King Cavalier Spaniel.
Oh my gosh.
And he has been with us for, gosh, less than a week. So he's brand new and still peeing all over my carpet.
Oh, yay. What does Tarzan think of the
Well, do you see how he's looking away?
new?
Not happy. He's not happy. My daughter will eventually take George with her to college when she goes back to New York. So I think Tarzan will be glad to have the kingdom all to himself again.
Get all the attention again. Oh,
Exactly.
um, so in literature, all these great books with different kinds of animals. Do you have a favorite animal from literature or pop culture?
So when I was young, I remember really loving Black Beauty and Charlotte's Web. Those were the two books that I reread over and over. And honestly, I couldn't really even tell you much about them other than that I loved them and was obsessed with them.
I think, yeah, same. And I think probably there was a whole generation of parents who had their kids asking for one a horse,
Uh-huh.
two a baby pig.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I never got either.
No, me either. Me either. So, oh, funny. Okay, so kind of an off the cuff throwaway question here that I was thinking. What do you think of pets and costumes?
I love them. Tarzan has a few, and he even has a couple of sweaters. So he has one that says "bad to the bone" on it. It's really silly, and my husband refuses to walk him when he's wearing it. But I mean, these little dogs, they get cold.
Do.
And then on Halloween, of course, we put him in costumes.
Oh, very
We get a
good.
new one every year, and he wears it for about 5 minutes before he chews it off.
Yeah, and but you get a picture, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's for the picture, and that's about it.
Oh, funny. So tell us about what you have coming next for readers. I'm so excited that the whole world is going to be able to meet the stranger in the lake in a few weeks. Tell us about your new one.
So Stranger in the Lake comes out June 9th. Real soon. Things are starting to get exciting. And it is about a woman who she's grown up really rough and she marries way, way up an older, wealthier man. And despite all their differences, they're very happy together until a stranger, a woman's body, washes up on the under the dock of their lake home. And that's kind of when things start to unravel in her life. And it turns out that the stranger in the lake is not really so much of a stranger after all.
Ooh, so good, so good. And I do have to say, by the time this airs, your book will be out the next day. So it won't be
Yay!
2 weeks by the time people get to see this. So that is very exciting. So tomorrow, go out and snag The Stranger in the Lake.
I love it.
Yes. And you know, talking about projects and creativity, do you think having an animal or a pet contributes to your creativity in any way?
So, I mean, I'm used to, as you are, I'm sure, spending lots of time alone in a room. And so I really like the company, although I will say my house has been really full lately. But normally I really enjoy the company of having a dog, and he kind of follows me around from room to room. Um, but it's also, he tells me when it's time to get up. And otherwise I wouldn't get up as much. So, we go on walks, and that always kind of loosens things, especially when I'm stuck on something. So he's definitely good for the creativity, even when I don't realize it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's it. We solved it.
Oh, that's so great. So great. So if Tarzan could describe you in 3 words, either a phrase of 3 words or 3 individual words, how would he describe you?
Well, I think he'd call me boring because I sit around a lot. um, he would call me awesome because I'm the one who feeds and walks him most of the time. And I think he would call me fun because we do love to play, and I'll throw his ball 4,000 million times during the day so he can run and chase it. And I'll give him new squeaky toys. So
Well,
I think he likes me all right.
yeah, I'd say, well, he is adorable. So thank you so much, Kimberly, for sharing Tarzan and George with us today. And I know readers will be on the lookout for A Stranger in the Lake coming very soon. And thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.